fuck that.
Hey
Because next
guys,
thing you know, I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and I'm gonna have like 8 mentions, 8 pings on some nonsense, and I'm gonna have to scroll back.
Hey, just because you said that, I'm gonna make sure you get like 3 more tonight. All right?
Yikes.
Okay, but if it's from you, I just roll my eyes. I say.
Cool
Oh no, I'm gonna make sure other people pin you because I'm acting the fool.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, then it's gonna be an issue.
How do you guys change the avatar again? Or do you mean like the profile avatar? Or do you mean like in the game? Are they 2 different ways to change it?
They're 2 different things altogether. What you want to change for your character is your token. So you would just go to the journal bit that's next to the chat button at the top, and then you'll see your character.
Oh, dope. Thank you. And I guess I hit edit.
No, last time Mop did that, somebody got big mad.
Shit got serious apparently.
Oh, that's right. Ezra, you wasn't around for that, was you? It was
I was there after the fact.
Bruh, I had to hit this man up the next morning like, yo, that was some real sensitive stuff from you last night.
Waggish teeth.
I was like, are y'all for real? And that was like a 2-3 day stretch where like I'll go to bed when y'all in voice, and then I wake up and there's drama that I missed out on.
Yo, low key, that time it was all my instigating all that right there.
Damn, just fucking snitching on niggas, okay?
Listen, yo,
hey,
like if I was
anytime if I can turn the admins against themselves, I'm all for
it. Man, no.
Hey, this man did that. Though. Yo, he did that, and then he like snuck into the bushes on some Homer Simpson type.
Yeah, that's what he does on Reddit all the time, though.
This man melted into the bushes. Like, I'm gonna let y'all have fun with that. I'm out.
Listen, I'm telling y'all,
fight amongst yourselves.
Like Mark is notorious. Like there'll be some shit on Men's Lib, right? It'll come out the cut. I'm like, okay, yeah, just because y'all think that. Oh, just because you didn't vote for Trump doesn't mean that you're not, that you're worth shit. You probably still have a lot of internalized racism, and this isn't that. And then the whole shitstorm will start, and then Mark will just peace out.
Yes.
Like he never said anything. Like 80 comments later, Mark's been gone. Like he'll roast like the first dude that said something stupid, and after that, he's like, yeah, no, I gotta realize stuff. Bye.
Okay, I changed it, but I'm still.
Yeah, and he's chuckling.
I'm still not on the board. Sorry.
Oh,
I think Enkidu has to do something with that.
When Mark was a BPT mod,
I'm sorry. I'm right there.
No, I just put you on the board.
Oh, okay, thank you. I was like, how did I miss that?
Yo, check the D&D chat. That'd be Mark. Real life.
No, but like, he'd have to throw a punch first. But I'm telling you, when Mark was a BPT mod, right? He will pin some like, oh, all of you people coming and talking about some reverse racism, grow up, you're fucking children. Whatever. They will turn up and he's like, yeah, no, I've said my piece. That was it. Or like I remember after the election, I forget what the post was. I don't know if it was on the Daily Thread or whatever. Mark came through with facts, saying like, listen, y'all, Trump won because of white people, and like here's proof. People got so in their feelings, but he was already gone by that point.
Niggas is just fighting with themselves.
Out here as somebody who ain't don't care.
So election night, like I flew to Vegas that night, so I get off the plane. As soon as I was playing Black Lady over the airline, she's like, he winning, right? Like that's the first thing she said to me. Like I'm like, the minute she walked right to me and my wife, like only a handful of black people on the plane, they're like, he winning, right? I already knew what time it was. Like that's the first thing she said. Like, he winning.
You already know, man.
All right. Okay. I'm ready if you guys are.
Yeah, same.
I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
Okay.
That shit was hilarious, nigga.
I told you, he was just chuckling. Because that's what he does, yo. Mark will kick a wasp nest, right? Then leave you to clean it up. I don't know what you're talking about. I just stated some facts, and I felt like I didn't need to say anything else. That's smart.
The funniest thing is when them niggas don't follow me to black fellas to argue the point, like, nigga, like we've left the argument. They'll come to black fellas.
How many people on Black people Twitter are actually black though?
They did a survey.
Probably not many.
They said 7%, nigga.
And 6 of that is a stretch. 6 of that are like the real dedicated digital blackface folks.
I would say dozens.
Dozens of
dozens of us.
Yeah, and I remember back when I actually was like active there, like you could just tell, you just knew. Like that's what, like I know Wild from BPT, cause like he's one of the like actual black users, and you just kind of knew, like from the way they posted, like how they'd react to some of the memes that would get popular on BPT, how they'd use it. You could tell like, okay, yeah, he's actually black. He might be Latino. That's a white Redditor. That's another white Redditor, and that's another. Okay, no, the rest of this third is white Redditor.
Because then you start seeing a pattern, like you start understanding like how actual black people type. And how over the top digital blackface white people type.
They're
like
if
if a sentence is just like, "Hey yo, what up, my nig G, blah blah blah," like, okay, nigga, you're trying too hard. You're obviously.
Hey yo, what fam? What's popping? It's totally lit, ain't it?
Exactly.
Yeah, yo, for sure.
It's fire emoji, like, nigga, calm the fuck down.
I'm just gonna hop in like, what up, though, and leave.
Like when I was a mod on that place, that shit fucked me up, because like it wasn't until halfway through I realized that like 20 of them were white.
Yikes.
20, nigga.
How you have that many white mods of black people Twitter?
Did you have a moment where you look up and you went, Am I enabling this?
Like seriously, I was like, what the? Why do we? And then it was like, they had like a hierarchy, so it was like top 10 were white, and then there was like one black guy, and then the rest were white, and then like 2 more black people here and there. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I asked them, and then they told me, point and clear, that this was supposed to be a 4chan sub.
That's unfortunate.
Isn't Chauncey still a mod there?
Oh no, he demodded himself a grip ago.
Oh yikes!
Because this was early in the Discord server, like when he was still an admin. This dude, if you know him, what's it, like VG Gambit or V Gambit, whatever. Yeah. He was like, "Yo, like I'm not gonna be cool when like we share a mod with BPT," and like they like he blocked him on some like petty shit. Like, oh yeah, I don't know, like someone's talking right now, but like I don't acknowledge mods of BPT. So it's to the point where mod like eventually like Chauncey like demodded himself and even screenshotted it. So that's on the server somewhere. Yeah,
wow.
So, we were here for that.
Chauncey's a lot. He's a lot.
So Mark, what happened the other day? Because like,
hold on.
I had a heartfelt conversation with him, right? On some adult shit, right? Yeah, okay, and I go about my day, and I come back.
All I know is I'm like, this is that Chauncey. I'm gonna go get something to eat. Come back. It's like you know how Childish Gabby came back in the room with pizza and like the whole room was on fire. Like I went to get something to eat. I came back and it's like, yo, like this Mox like I banned this man. I'm just sitting there with pizza in my hand, like yo, like I don't know what to do. Like
I'm like, yo, what happened? We just talked.
Like this nigga came in, right, and new people were coming in at the same time. So he came in with them, and then first thing he does the usual Chauncey shit. This is the problem in my life right now. Puts the whole essay out there. I'm like, cool, it's Chauncey. I let him.
Screenshots was hilarious. Though.
And then he starts the screenshots and selfies. I'm like, all right, we're getting there. And then he makes a fucking like he then goes, so my rapist is mad at me that I blocked his friend. Like, who the fuck starts a sentence like that?
Son, Chauncey, I was rooting for him.
So my rapist is mad at me. Like what?
I was rooting for him.
Someone was like, wait, what? You have a rapist? And then he was like, yes. And then he put a laughing emoji. I'm like, nah, get the fuck out of here.
I was rooting for him. I'm like personally hurt. This is like Fred all over again.
I'm like, nah.
I was rooting for him.
How do you stay on terms with your rapist, though? I mean, like
I'm like, yo, as a, I don't know if you got the memo, but apparently Fred is Voldemort. We can't even say his name no more without some people getting triggered. Just saying, if you didn't get that memo.
Is that deep?
I've been hearing a lot of fuck shit, man.
Listen, yo, if I can say Fred's name, it ain't that deep.
It's that deep. I'm not gonna say who. Somebody went on like a 10-15 minute like.
I mean, listen. At this point, just start. At this point, I was gonna say names, but then that shit could get messy and.
It was Aisha. I don't care. Man.
There you go.
I mean, your Fred and Aisha did not get off to a great start. Let me tell you, they did not.
I didn't even know. Did you know who?
All I'm saying is, she got a problem with it. That's her problem. Don't tell us we can't say free Fred and make this guy mean.
Hey, yo, y'all really be having me like consider banning that meme. And you know it's deep when like I'm thinking about banning memes.
What about the Fred pill?
The Fred pill, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of funny.
But
I'm just gonna say Voldemort from now on, since y'all we can't even say the man's name.
Y'all have romanticized the shit out of Fred's existence, because when the nigga was actually here, he was a regular ass, like, petty ass member, and now that the nigga's gone, it's like, oh, he's a martyr. Like, it shit is annoying. I'm tired of hearing about it.
Hold on. We didn't kill the man off. That was an odds. Like, just saying, like, you want to get mad at somebody, get mad at your team. Well,
I'm not mad.
Jay, I'm joking, Jay. Calm down. Please.
Nigga, chill out. Hold on. I'm trying to say that I'm not mad. I'm mad at the fact that niggas keep bringing him up, because when the nigga was actually here, it was different than how people try to like romanticize the situation now that he's fucking gone. Like, that's all I'm trying to say.
Most of y'all did not like him, first and foremost. Outside of like maybe like the real Charlie Brown.
Yo, I only talked to him like 3 times. I talked to him like 3 times. He seemed like he was a cool dude. I didn't see the other side of Fred. So
probably saw him like in sports, and like that's it. If you just talking sports, I
talked to him in voice chat like 3 times, and he was gone.
Oh, he's a different person in voice.
All right,
that's only side of Fred out of the
really
thing.
is.
He's a different person.
We're gonna start
leave
now.
the Fred time,
Please, sweet
or the
Jesus,
Fred talking.
I think we started.
Fred for another day.
Take the Fred pill and free your mind.
All right, that's the last one. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm excited.
Same.
Let me.
I want to kill some shit.
Oh, she's cute.
Are you gonna say action, LeBlanc? Yeah. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Just as a quick recap, you guys have all been in the town of Redwood for going on about a month now. Each of you found your own way there, but you've all of you, being new members in the town, have noticed the rest of the townsfolk seem to have a none of them have warmed up to you. There's also a strange burnt out building that nobody seems to ever really talk about. They all kind of avoid the question, although they have been attempting to rebuild it quickly. To endear yourself to the town, when a couple of children went missing, you all jumped at the chance to go and find them. You tracked the children to a goblin lair, had a brief fight with some goblins on the first level. Unfortunately, the sounds of that battle scared the goblins, forced them to go deeper into their lair, and you all, of course, being the heroes you are, gave chase. You were able to find one of the little girls, Josie. I think that was her name anyway. It is now. You found one of the little girls, and one of the children, and Pooklet has seemingly befriended not only her but her dog, and she's helping you find her brother. We left off. Ruckus was examining quite a large pile of trash, and when he looked inside, he saw a couple of goblins, and the goblins noticed him and were just about to try and stab him. Shit. Yeah.
Yikes.
Right, yeah, it's been lit since I've been gone.
So how am I going to make my re-entrance? Because I wasn't with them with the second level.
Yeah, so
it's okay.
I said that, like, I went to go get, there's a certain item in my backstory. Like if you peep, I think I have it on Mythweavers, and I went to go get that item.
Okay, it's all good. You're all. They were able to. They're not being subtle. The people who were there were definitely not being subtle about how they were going about it. So you kind of were able to follow the trail of bodies and scorch marks they left.
Holy shit!
Oh, nice immersion.
Yeah.
Why, right? I'm just like,
So
nice.
I need popcorn.
You all turn the corner just in time to see a spear shoot out of this giant pile of garbage and hit Mock right in the shoulder. Mock, you take. Oh, no, that's wrong. Wrong with dice. You take 4 points of damage. And I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative. That's gonna be a D20 plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. I don't remember how to roll. Let me see what my dexterity is.
So the easiest way to do it is /roll space D20.
Roll.
Shit, 1.
Roll D20 and then
Hit
plus.
enter. Oh, plus your dexterity modifier.
I didn't do it right, I guess.
So I got hit in the biscuits.
Wait.
Okay.
Sorry, how do you roll again? I'm so sorry.
Here, can you see that?
Jay, you can just use. Do you see that bar to the left?
Oh, thank you.
The first roll I did was actually incorrect. I did roll 1d20, not roll 1d20.
Jay.
Yeah.
Do you see where the mouse pointer is and shit like? Go down. You're gonna see the dice.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
All right, and then you can just type in what he asks you to. The squares right there. So 1d20 plus whatever your modifier is, then click roll.
Oh, this is so helpful. Thank you so much. Okay.
You're welcome.
Yeah, is that good? Yeah.
How's it?
No.
Fine.
So it's the modifier, not the ability score number.
Oh.
I was say, how you got a +9?
Oh, it's
9,
negative.
nigga?
Okay, hold on. Let me.
So wait, are we not doing initiative, or are we just doing like a chat?
No, we are. We're doing the initiative right now. It's just there's quite a few people.
LeBlanc used 11.
Okay, hold on. This is my reroll. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
It looks very sad.
Shit. Okay, Gator and we got something.
LeBlanc, were you able to get yours done? Oh, you have 11 for dexterity. No, so your modifier is going to be a 0. Actually, all right. Yeah, you're at the bottom of the turn. Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right. Enna, it looks like you're going to be first.
Okay.
So this the spear kind of has just stabbed Mock, and he's he looks like he's hurt pretty bad.
Okay, so actually, I think I'm gonna go over to Mock and use. I think I still have that in my pack. I think don't we have like something in our healer's kit?
You might, yeah. You can try to patch him up if.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to do that, and use like something in my healer's kit.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a d20 and add your skill if you have it.
Hold on, I'm checking what it is for like medicine.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Do we have to heal him? Well,
Oh shit.
I'm just making sure.
Is this how we
Because
start?
yeah.
Do we
Damn,
even,
ruthless already.
do you
I'm
guys
just
want to go
saying.
down this road?
Last time I adventured with Ruckus, I
Do
took
we
a
want
heavy
to go
blow.
down this road?
I took a heavy blow, and it wasn't until Gatorade. What's your character called?
Who? Who, me?
Gatorade.
Oh.
Me?
What's the name of your character?
Sala?
What was that?
Sala.
Sala. It wasn't until Sala came through with some bandages that I wasn't half dead. So
Damn.
and
Okay.
I listen. I keep grudges. So
Okay. So
I
what are
hope
we
your
saying?
Yam God will help you remember.
So what
He
are we
can just
saying?
heal himself.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I mean, it's not my turn yet. So who's next? Gatorade's next, I believe. No,
No,
I
Clips
was
is next.
still going, actually. It's still my turn.
John.
Oh, sorry.
After Anna, after you, yeah.
Is anyone seeing the turn order, actually? Because I'm not seeing it in the turn order bit.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Let me see.
And the lobby's still up, too.
Oh, shit. That's the main one.
Oh shoot.
Oh, nice.
It's
There we
lit.
go.
Damn, I'm all the way at the bottom. Wonderful. Great way to start.
Okay, so I got the 21, but I don't know where I am on the map to know how far away he is from me.
This would be your character. This one right here. Are you able to move it?
I can't see it, it's just black.
Yeah.
Oh, right. You
Yes,
are
sir.
a human, aren't you?
Me?
Oh, she's
No,
dark.
I'm a wood elf.
Oh, you're an elf. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, that's my fault.
So like right now, is there like a soundtrack like a Pokemon battle?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
supposed
hear
to
them
be-
too.
My bad. Is anyone else's screen black? Oh,
Yeah, my screen's
zoom
black.
out.
Oh,
Mine
My
is
screen's black too.
Zoom out, everyone.
zoom out.
Mm-hmm. There's a little.
I
It's a
zoomed
bar.
out.
Oh, okay, I see it. It's still black for me though.
Okay. Really?
You're talking about that bar that's on the upper right hand side?
Yes.
That little scroll thing? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Still black for everyone. Shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
No, I can see it.
Really?
Yeah. Like a little corridor, like a stone floored one with some steps.
Let me see.
Alright.
yeah, it's
Okay,
black
so
for me as well.
Not everyone can see it.
I'm zoomed all the way in and I don't see anything but black.
Yep.
No.
Damn.
Oh yeah, physics too. He said he can only see black. So
Alright.
That would have been savage as hell.
What about now? Did that change for anyone?
Nope. Not for me.
nor I.
LeBlanc, can you see?
That was cool though. Niggas had my time.
Can you see?
I can still see it faintly.
Wait, what is
Yeah.
what is
Okay.
this corridor that you speak of?
Alright.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I think I'm
I
gonna move to
shit.
Discord on my phone unless there's something I can do to make this.
Hmm.
Actually, I might not be able to heal him since he's like out of my range because I
Wait,
think I can only
wait.
move 6 squares.
There's a
About-
way
yeah.
to get rid of everybody's like avatar things. I think it's in settings, right? Uh.
Okay. Yeah, I can always switch back to that.
Do. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, dope. That's a lot better. I still don't see this green stuff that you speak of though.
I'm working on it.
Hey, no rush.
Look on the who? Oh, yeah, you are streaming. Hold on, let me bring that up.
I can see it on the stream.
It says
Okay.
audio, your audio cubes, right? I only see like a blue background. I just like typed in Twitch and your
Oh, I can see part of it now.
Did you share it in the chat? Can you share it in the chat? Oh shit. Late as hell.
Hey, why is
All right.
everything so
It's working
laggy?
for me now.
I'm not using any of the disk space.
Everyone can see. Zon,
Okay, hold up.
Um,
I'm gonna switch to Discord on my phone for a second. Just
Say,
one more.
what kind of laptop do you use?
Who, me?
Eze.
A shitty one.
Like, I use a HP that's also shitty. I just deleted like
Okay,
a
what was that?
spyware. I just deleted like an HP analytical something that was slowing down my system. It was using mad disk space, and it was installed on the 1st of November last year without my permission.
Yeah, I had a couple files like that. And like I've gotten rid of most of them.
Analytics.
Anyone hearing
Something.
an echo?
Echo. I'm not hearing it. So it could be for me. I don't know.
All right.
I just want to say y'all wouldn't have these problems if y'all had a Mac.
Is anyone's screen? Whose screen is still black?
Mine.
My screen's still black.
All right.
And mine is too.
Maybe you just gotta wait it out.
Perhaps.
Okay.
Oh,
Jay.
now I see it.
Okay.
Okay, how could you get to see it? Oh, okay. Hold up. There it is. Actually,
all right. Who else?
To the right.
Who else?
Was it just like a waiting thing?
It might
I
have
can't
been.
believe you assholes are gonna let me die.
I say I'll let you die.
Can anyone else not see the group?
You motherfuckers basically crowdsourced why I shouldn't be healed. Like,
I mean,
Come to think of it, I think I'm too far away from you to heal.
I don't have any healing for you, so.
Damn, he's like.
I mean, isn't it 6 squares? 30
Yeah.
feet?
Yeah,
And mine maxes out at 35.
you're kind of sounding really Caucasian right now.
You sound a little salty.
The disrespect.
You're too far away. You don't have funds.
You know,
Okay,
Chad, I need you to be nice.
Now to be serious. Okay, so.
Shouldn't there be a goblin on top of Mock right now?
Yeah, or at least
I'm dying. I'm grumpy and dying.
So, I mean, because I think it's still.
Okay, first and foremost, can anyone target that garbage pile with magic just to take care of any poop?
No, it's
it's a trash bag.
It's a giant pile of trash. You're actually not close enough to examine it closely, but it looks like it may have been just thrown together with whatever the goblins could find.
Oh wow.
Okay, so people with offensive magic, can you maybe pull up to it and target it just to prevent any future ambushes from that?
Also,
I guess I could finish my turn and just go forward as far as I can and just keep my bow and arrow on it in the meantime, I guess.
Sounds good.
I have a blast that could get it out of the way. Is that what we're trying to do?
It just there's something inside that just stabbed Mock. So you're not
I
entirely...
have Eldritch Blast.
Yeah,
Maybe I could maybe I
But
should
that might
target
suffice.
and like kill whatever is in there.
So
On your turn,
step-
yes.
Okay.
So can I just disregard the roll that I did earlier?
Yeah. If you
Okay.
just want to move up. Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do that and just have my bow and arrow out in case something comes out. So I guess I'm done with my turn then.
All right.
Was it-
Puklik,
it-
as you since you guys noticed that William looks Puklik, you notice William not only looks extremely scared, but seems to be trying to edge back from the goblin or the whatever the giant trash pile. Jean, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Where I am, and
Holy
the witch bolt.
Okay, a witch bolt, right? All right, go ahead and roll for it. All right. Hello. All right. Okay, there we go. Hello. Oh no, physics. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, physics. That's a hit. So you kind of throw your hands together, and this crackling blue energy ball reaches out a tendril from and touches the giant pile of trash. Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay. So as this ball of lightning touches and holds on to this giant trash pile, some of the trash catches fire, and underneath you can see a cage. And in the cage are 3 to 4 other goblins. Some of them have spears. It looks like 2 of them have crossbows, and all of them were holding this cage. Unfortunately, that the damage got split between them, and they look more annoyed than anything. But there's definitely something inside there.
Oh
And
shit.
at this point, William kind of yipes, and Puklik, the rope that you're holding, he yanks on it and dives for the nearest goblin hole in the wall. So he's now trying to climb inside there, and he looks terrified. Next up would be Azusal.
Okay. Let me see. Okay, so. Alright, so. Really? Wait, so can I still. I'm sorry, are there. So there's still goblins remaining underneath the the pile?
It looks like the goblins took a cage, put a ton of trash around it to like protect them, and they're like hiding inside of it and shooting out of it.
Oh
Okay.
yikes.
Oh.
Let me see. So I'm going to step forward.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hey, can I just say one thing?
Go for it.
I would like to thunderwave it if they're all in one area, so don't get too close.
Okay. And then from here, I'd like to take aim at them with my crossbow.
Okay.
Let's see. And then try and shoot. Let me see. Let me just double check the damage roll.
Ooh, I think I know what I want to do on my turn.
1d8 plus 4.
Okay. Oof, slow down. Okay, there we go. Guess I got roll to hit first. Right?
All right. Yep. All right. So you do manage to hit. Unfortunately, the crossbow just kind of sticks into one of the bags of trash.
Okay. Oh, all right, that's that.
All right. Next up would be Pooklet.
Who's that? Oh,
That's Pooklet the gnome bard.
adorable.
So right now, William is kind of pulling on that rope and scrambling and trying to get further into this goblin hole. And the little girl and the dog are both hiding behind you, although the dog like it's about to run, and the girl looks like she's about to cry. Sorry. So close to you is Sala and Timeless.
Mm-hmm.
The goblin's about the same size as you, just a little bit more muscular.
Oh shit. Sure.
Like 5 strength.
I know what I want to do on this turn. I want to use my Eldritch Blast.
Hold on. There's still a couple of people ahead of you. You did roll for your.
Yeah, you rolled poorly.
Oh no, that's when I rolled a 0. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, Pukla, are you just going to spend your turn trying to keep the goblin from getting away? Yes, he is. Okay. All right. That works for me.
All right.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm excited to see this roll.
Same. Hopefully, it's excellent.
Hopefully it works.
Oh, okay. So actually, it looks like the goblin has to roll. He also seems like he's terrified out of his mind, so he's going to get a penalty to this.
For a save, right?
Yeah, a wisdom save. He's got to make. You charmed him. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. We are.
Indeed.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well then.
The goblin.
Excellent.
I don't even know how to roaster for that. I'm just gonna let it slide.
The magic of your song has successfully calmed the goblin. He's stopped trying to climb into the hole and kind of peeks his head out and looks around and just kind of gives you this really big smile. You've successfully charmed him. All right. Looks like that lasts for about an hour. So he's your buddy now. He starts shaking his head, his big ears just kind of flopping, and he looks you in the eye and goes, "No, Cooklet, goblin armor!" And he just kind of points at it, and he calls it the goblin tank, heavy armor division.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yikes.
And I think that's probably about all you can do. Did you want to move? Sure.
I think Josie. I thought it was
Josie, yeah.
You're not 100%. All right, so that's gonna be your turn. Ruckus, you're up.
Praise your yam god. Let's see what he can do for you.
Oh my.
So am I still dying?
Ask the white man for help.
It hit you for 4. It hit you for 4. How many hit points do you have left?
Oh, like 6.
Let's see. Where can I find my hit points?
Would be on your character sheet. On Mythweavers.
What part on Mythweavers?
Do you have your sheet open?
Yeah.
Okay, just the part that says HP. If you can't remember, then it should be 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, HP says 8+.
Okay, so you have 8 hit points, so you're at about half right now.
Fuck.
Yeah. This thing does not seem to be fucking around. The goblins seem very pleased with themselves.
Okay, so part of my features are my humblest nigga with big ass stick.
Okay.
So like, I'm gonna try to heal myself.
All right.
All right. Do I have to roll?
What spell are you using to heal yourself? Cure wounds.
Cure wounds. Yeah.
All right. I think you you roll a D8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So it would probably be 1d8.
I have a proficiency bonus of +2.
Yeah, you would add that.
Okay. Alright, let me just roll. So that's D8.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Shit.
So you reach your hand down, you touch the spot where they stabbed you, and you just feel yourself. Full of this energy, this assuredness of not only the Yam God, but in yourself. And you watch as the light shines and your wounds close. Sala, it's your turn. Oh, did you want to move, Ruckus?
Yes, I wanted to move.
All right, go for it.
All right. So I can. What's my speed is 30.
So
that's 5 spaces.
6 spaces, yeah.
6 spaces. Back here. But so I move to the side of the wall, but then I get a good vantage point because I'm still side-eyeing the rest of the niggas who abjectly refused to fucking heal me.
I'm pulled up to help defend you.
So Ruckus will remember that. Ruckus will remember that.
Okay, the grudges go both ways.
Okay. So,
all right, nigga.
No.
All right.
The rest of you see the power of the Yam God. You hear the on the wind. You hear, and Ruckus is pressed up against the wall, staring at you guys, and trying to keep you and the big ass tank in his vision. Sala, it's your turn.
All right. So, how many goblins can I see?
Jean's attack kind of ripped the front of it off, but only a little bit, so you can see into it, but you're not exactly sure. You see like little eyes, and it's a lot. There's a lot of movement inside.
Well, I guess I'd like to move up and thunderwave the whole structure.
Okay, go ahead and move up.
I'll move up.
I do too.
Yeah, no Star Wars, but same.
All right. So I got a whole view of the whole structure. I guess I'm gonna thunderwave, try and take them all out.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack.
Please roll 1d20 again, or
Yeah, you still have to roll to attack. Let's see. Okay, so it affects a 15-foot cube. So if you do it where you are right now, you will only hit as a
oh, well, I guess
you're gonna have to move up a little further if you want to get it in there.
like, is this good enough?
That should be fine. Yeah. Yep, it'll catch the front of it.
God damn it!
Nope. Don't forget to add your spell casting modifier. So what's your intelligence score?
My intelligence is 19 plus 4 modifier.
Yeah, all right. So you have a +4, so that'll be a 7 altogether. Luckily for you, since you're not trying to hit any one thing, the spell goes off, and the entire area in front of you, everyone else, you guys are almost deafened by this massive thunderclap that you hear. That unfortunately reverberates in these small corridors, this enclosed space. Actually, go ahead and everybody give me a Constitution check to see if you guys get deafened.
Oh, okay. Oh, what does that mean? Do we have to
So,
roll?
yeah, you'll roll a d20 and then you'll add your Constitution.
Okay.
You can also, like, I retrieved my. Oh, I haven't attuned to it yet. Damn.
Constitution.
Okay.
The Constitution modifier, just the little thing on top of Constitution.
Yeah, so not the larger
okay.
number, the smaller one.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
hey. Oh, is that good or bad?
Let's see. Physics, my bad. Physics, you are deafened. Jay, you're okay. LeBlanc,
Nice.
you're deafened.
Oh, that was scary.
It really does.
Eze, you're fine.
But also, do I have to wait till my turn to start attuning to an item?
Attuning to an item requires uninterrupted contemplation. So it's not something you'll be able to do in the middle of battle. Ruckus and okay. I still need one from Ruckus.
Well, I didn't hear. Was I okay or was I deafened? Was it high enough?
I'm sorry?
I didn't hear. Was mine high enough? I don't know what the cutoff was.
10 was the cutoff. So
okay,
fine.
I'm good.
What roll?
Oh, Sala just made a thunderclap in this cavern, so everybody has to roll to see if they got deafened by it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. What's the modifier?
Constitution.
Yeah, use your Constitution, and you have to beat a 10.
All right.
right, so let's see.
You can
So
only
I'm
hear
deaf now.
yams.
I'm deaf now, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Fuck.
You
You
were
can only
deaf.
hear the calling of his yams.
LeBlanc is deaf, and Jean, I believe.
Oh, great. Great. Gatorade.
So three spellcasters can't hear themselves to cast their own spells.
Yikes.
Oh no, that's trouble.
You'll have to make a check with your own. I'll get to it once we get to the spellcasters. Sala, go ahead and roll your damage.
Probably really terrible.
Man. Just looking
My
really slow.
damage will be the +4 intelligence, right?
Yeah, you'll add that to it.
All right. There we go.
Okay. Oh no. So it's 2d8. My bad.
Oh.
So you're gonna roll 2d8 and then add the +4.
Right.
Okay. And as you do that, you hit the cage, and the reverberation blows away even more of the trash, and you can all now clearly see the goblins inside, and two of them do look like they've been deafened, or they're holding their head. The other two look fine and kind of look a little bit more pissed. But you definitely did do some damage.
Yes.
Timeless, you're up.
Oh shit. Okay, so we did damage to the.
Goblins in the cage.
Okay,
But
cool.
you're deaf, so I don't know what you're doing.
Hey, you know I have to do it to
And
him.
you didn't even hear me say that.
I don't know.
Oh, no, wait,
what
no.
are we trying to do though?
You're not deaf. I'm sorry. You're not deaf.
No,
You made
me?
the
No,
roll.
I'm not deaf.
So, I mean, we got some choices. Like, you can either move back and see if you can, help them out with the girl and the dog, see if anything's popping that way, or if you help us finish off these goblins, in this trash cage barricade.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely kill the goblins. So let me see what I
Okay.
can. This is so dumb. I just said that, but okay.
Can't hear us.
Okay, so I'm wondering. I have burning hands.
Kindly don't hit us with anything that could deafen us, please.
Oh, what would an eldritch blast do?
Also, please don't include me or Saul in the range of the spell, please.
Because that'll definitely finish them off.
So your Eldritch Blast is just a beam of energy, like a spell attack.
Cool.
Against your target, and if you hit, they take 1d10 force damage.
Nice. So I have to roll for that?
Is that yes?
Yes, that's what I want to do.
Okay, give me 1 second because you are also deafened.
No, I'm not.
Oh no, you're not. My bad. You're not.
I got
Go
an
for 11. It then. You're good then.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm about to roll. Will be a 1d20?
Yes. 1d20 plus your spell casting modifier.
Spell cast would that be casting ability?
No, it'd be the one next to it. Or is that? It's not the DC. It's the
attack bonus.
That one.
Okay, so that I have this +5. Big money. Hey.
All right. So you kind of curl your hands up and you shoot this beam. What color is your like? What does your little beam look like?
I'd imagine it was blue. That's what I keep picturing.
Okay.
Like
this beam of blue crackling energy fires out of your hand and hits one of the goblins inside. Go ahead and do your damage roll.
Okay. So that's 1d20 plus where would I find the damage on my sheet?
For this, it's going to be. Oh no, it'll be one.
Sorry, hello?
Oh, yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you.
It'll be just 1d10. I mean.
Okay, 1d10.
Mhm.
And where would I find the damage on the sheet?
For what?
Because it's a damage roll, so...
Yeah. The damage is you just roll 1d10 to do the
Oh,
damage.
okay, with nothing, like, added
Nothing
in the
added.
last box?
No,
Okay.
shouldn't be anything for that. All right.
Uh-oh.
You outright killed one of the goblins inside. You hit him in the
Yes!
chest. He hits the back wall, gets electrocuted by Zahn spell that's already there, and, and just goes down. All right,
You're done.
and now it's the goblin's turn. You hear inside two of the goblins look at the other one, and one of the goblins seems a little bit more put together than the others. He smacks them both over their head, points at the bars, and yells, "Push!" And all three of them ram into Azazal and Sala. Let's see.
They're pushing the trash towards us?
Yes.
The cage barricade.
All right, so
Holy shit.
they make an attack against both of you. Unfortunately for them, it's not exactly subtle, and you're both able to just kind of back up out of the way.
Like, nope.
But it does bring them in range to kind of stab. It brings the last one in range to stab with a spear.
Oh shit.
So.
Oh my god.
Azazal, does a 14 hit your? Does a 14 beat your AC?
No.
Okay. So again, they're trying so hard, but the spear kind of just bounces off your armor, and we're back up top. Enna, your turn again.
Okay.
Do we roll?
I'm sorry.
What?
I was gonna ask, do we roll for initiative again, or do we go by the same order?
Same order.
Okay.
All right. What do you want to do, Enna?
I see them coming around, so I think I'm probably gonna move out of their way, but also use fire arrows against it to see if maybe more of it could burn.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack. Do you want to try hitting a goblin or the structure itself?
Oh wait, that's right. You said that it's exposed, but if I end up shooting from where I am, I'll end up hitting both of them. So I probably should just step to the side.
Okay. Because it does seem like it would be a little easier to hit one of the goblins.
True. I should probably just go from where I am, but hopefully I don't actually hit anyone else.
Oh,
but then in that case,
so the square that they're in, the 5 feet that they don't take up the entire square, you can see past them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will actually back up a little bit and go from there and do the attack roll.
Sounds good. Make sure you have the select and move tool clicked.
Yeah, I have my ruler on.
Holy shit.
All right. And you were attacking the goblin or the structure?
The goblin, but I'm also going to do fire damage with it, so...
Also, which goblin? Can you attack the one with the spear? Since it keeps poking
Yeah, that's
out.
a good question.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want to go after the one with the spear?
Oh, yeah, since that's probably the closest and more aggressive one.
Okay. So
Great idea.
Roll your damage, and then also add a roll of 1d4.
Ooh.
All right. So you don't even need to roll the other damage. You kind of set your flaming arrow, and you manage to hit him right in the neck, and down he goes. There are only 2 goblins inside now, and they both kind of look pissed, but a little unsure at this point. Jean,
I'm gonna
it's
keep
your
jumping
turn.
up and down and
you're gonna
scream to everyone, "Oh my god! I did it! I finally did something worthwhile!"
All right. John, it's your turn. Yep. We'll start with a concentration. Just go ahead and make a constitution check, and if you beat a 10, your spell is fine, and you're also not deafened anymore.
Nice. Oh no.
All right. Go ahead and make an arcana roll to see if you're able to keep your spell going, because you're not doing anything else. So just roll another d20 and then add.
Magic casters.
Okay. Unfortunate. So you can either not move or do anything else and focus only on keeping your spell going, or let your spell fizzle out and try something else.
Spell can fizzle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So what else?
Typical of a magic caster.
All right. He's gonna move behind Enna. Okay. Anything else?
All set.
Sorry.
I'm all set.
Okay. All right. Azusal, you're up.
So how sturdy is this cage?
Yeah. Looking at it, it's pretty damn big. You're kind of amazed. These goblins are pretty damn strong. All goblins are, but you keep forgetting because of how small they are. They're pretty much all muscle. The cage is about 20 feet long and about 15 feet wide. The bars look pretty damn sturdy too. Did you want to try cutting the bars, stabbing something? What do you
I
want
was
to do?
considering trying to bring it down with my maul, but upon looking at that, it doesn't seem to be worth it.
It definitely seems you might be able to break a bar or two, but you don't really think it's going to take you a while if you try to smash through the entire thing.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, then I'm going to grab my great sword, and then is the one that seemed to be the leader, the one that was rousing them together. He's still alive. He wasn't the spear wielder, right?
No.
All right. So I focus on him with my great sword, and I get ready to attack.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately, this guy definitely pretty sure now seems to be a little bit better than the average goblin. He definitely kind of jumps back and allows your sword to hit the bars instead of trying to block it or anything. And he kind of smiles at you. Booklet, it's your turn.
Man, if that was a 1 or a 2, I could have re-rolled that with great weapon fighting, but it wasn't.
Sometimes you get that 4.
Man, all right. Okay, can I still move after attacking, or I'm just done?
Oh yeah. No, you can move. My bad.
All right, so I rush over to stand in front of Ruckus.
Okay.
Just because I know he can't take the hit.
Okay.
Oh shit! I forgot to move on my turn. Damn.
So I move to block off the goblins from attacking him.
Mending some bridges. Okay.
Aw.
All right, Pooklet, what do you want to do?
Whose turn is it?
LeBlanc.
Pooklet's. LeBlanc's. Before you take your turn though, LeBlanc, William is now back out of the hole. He's kind of just staring at you with this sense of adoration. The little girl and the dog seem to have calmed down a little. But you, out of the corner of your eye, you see those goblin vines from that trap haven't seemed to stop growing. So yeah, things seem like they're getting a little worse. Can you see that? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yikes.
I asked Ruckus, is she still deaf? Not forgetting that Ruckus is also deaf.
Hooklet, you can make a constitution check to see if you're still deaf.
What's going on?
Pooklet's making a constitution check to see if she's still deafened. And just as a reminder, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry. You are still deafened. As a reminder, if you bring up the dice roller app, it's on your bar. There's the dice roller. It's a little die. It also logs the last rolls you've ever done, the last 20 rolls. Or last 10 rolls, just to make everything a little bit easier if you have to keep doing certain rolls. All right, Pooklet, what do you want to do? You're still deaf and you're on babysitting. Oh yeah, you don't have to hold on to the rope anymore because William just seems to he seems chill now. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that was Kimba and Red. There you go. You should be able to move the goblin.
So why is she so loud?
I have burning hands. I don't know if that would help.
that would definitely be fire.
Wait, hold up. I'm trying to get a character like Ron's doing. What's everyone's names? Because your names don't show up next to your little icon.
Mine is timeless.
Character name.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
It's only mine. I only see mine.
Yeah, I only see mine too.
There we go. I'll take care of it.
Would burning hands help in this situation?
Sounds like fire would be much appreciated.
We can both use burning hands since we both have it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let's do that.
Double flaming hands. I like it. All right, Pooklet, what else would you like to do with your? Why are you spamming language proficiency?
Oh, sorry. I just forgot to add something.
Okay. What was it? Your language proficiency?
Nah,
Okay.
listen. All right, that's it.
I still can only see my name.
Yeah, me too.
Give it a second. It'll hopefully
Okay,
show
so
up.
medicine. That means my charisma should actually come out to be a -0. Fire.
Okay. Can everyone see everyone else's names? Okay.
The
No, just mine.
yeah, same.
I'll
Yes.
take care of it. You go ahead and just what do what you want to do for your turn. Uh, Still on Pooklet.
Oh, I see. I'm seeing other.
Those are stairs going down even further.
All right.
So wait, are we still going to use burning hands on the vines?
Pooklet, as you
Oh, okay. So
head down the stairs, Josie kind of grabs your hand and points past the cage and in this direction, saying that's where her brother went.
oh shit.
Right, I forgot you're deaf. Yeah,
Damn.
she's just pointing and mouthing. And Josie turns to Timeless and says, and just kind of points and is like, that's where Billy went.
Oh.
I think I hate gnomes now.
I think I think her brother is in that direction over there. Her brother is in that direction over there.
Uselessness.
Okay, so Timeless grabs Pooklet's face and points in the direction that I'm trying to show where her brother is.
You're gonna pantomime it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like gesturing over to where how do I gesture a brother? Oh god. We have to go over there. Pooklet. Over there. Oh god.
I think the goblins can hear where we're gonna be going with all the screams and echoes.
Right? Okay, so how about I wonder if we split up. Some of us one of
I kicked Cornelius to do something. Getting impatient with everyone else's turn. Not enough to do damage, just enough to show I'm frustrated.
Pooklet, go ahead and make it. Oh, you already made your check. Okay.
Quite unfortunate.
I don't know. Did you want to do anything else, Pooklet? Are you still
She's
heading
still
down?
deaf.
Josie's like pulling on your hand.
oh dear. Her brother.
Okay. While you two are trying to figure this out, Ruckus, it's your turn.
So, why was she screaming?
She can't. She
Gnomes
can't
have
hear.
low intelligence.
She's deaf.
Oh,
Yeah.
and we were heading down the stairs.
She wants to head down the stairs. Josie is telling you that her brother went down that hall.
And I just blocked off the path so the goblins can't get to you. and then I kicked you so you could go do something.
The vines are still attacking us.
And yeah, the vines from last session continue to grow and they're spilling out of the.
Alright, I'm gonna use Sacred Flame on the vines.
Okay. What's the range on Sacred Flame? Do you know? Let's see. Oh, 60 feet. You're probably fine then. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're right there. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Or oh nope, it's a dexterity save for the vines, but I mean they're vines, so go ahead and roll your damage.
What's that?
Yeah. So your damage will be
D10.
D8.
D8 plus.
Nope, just a straight D8. All right, 7 damage. The vines, some of the vines in front kind of just burst into flames. And it does look like they are burning.
Alright, so can I make 6 steps? 6 spaces here?
Yep. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Then I'm gonna bless gonna bless the next 3 attacks.
Okay, that's another spell, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm pretty sure you can only cast one spell a turn because of how long they take. But you'll be able to do that next round.
Wait, I have like 7 spells altogether. I think 3 cantrips.
Right. And you can cast each one you cast a little bit.
Okay, so each one I cast is still an action.
Yes, it takes an
Okay.
action. Yeah. All right, Salo, you're up.
All right, so there are vines, but there are also goblins, right?
That's correct.
Sala, do something. You're the only useful one. Party full of magic casters. I'm not comfortable.
I guess I'll use a spell, a turn.
Okay. Did you want to? What are you targeting? The vines or the goblin tank?
Or how about the goblins, and then with burning hands, and then Jay can target the vines with burning hands.
All right, division of labor. I like it.
Yeah, I can do that.
So I use burning hands on the goblins.
Okay, let me see.
Well, I'd like to step back a little too.
After you shoot the spell, okay. So 15-foot cone. They try to jump out of the way, or they take 3d6 fire damage. All right, so they're gonna make their dexterity saves. So first one does not make it. Second one definitely doesn't make it. And the cage itself also catches fire. So
nice.
As you kind of put your hands together, and this sheet of flame just kind of spreads over the whole thing, catching both goblins and lighting the trash on this cage on fire. Go ahead and roll damage. It's 3d6 for each goblin, and then another 3d6 for the cage.
Do that.
So one goblin just is immediately immolated. Next one. Oh, and don't forget to use the little dice roller, because it'll just have you re-roll. It's easier. You just press a button. Okay. That goblin is also dead. And
Nice.
the cage itself?
Did I do another one?
Yeah, for the cage.
Oh shit.
And the cage itself, you completely burned away the trash. And now you just see like this giant empty cage full of these burnt goblin bodies. Yeah, it's gone. I mean,
Not an approval.
the cage is still there, but you guys can easily slip around it now, and there's nothing you can do
Nice.
inside it.
I'm gonna move back a little and then end my turn.
Okay.
This reaffirms that Sala is the only useful magic caster here, at least in Zuzu's eyes.
All right, Timeless. It's your turn.
Okay, so I think I want to go down the hall now that we can pass and
Okay.
check on Josie's brother.
All right.
So should I move or?
Yeah, you can move.
Oh, how far
I
do I
mean,
move?
6 squares, about 30 feet.
Okay, I don't know how to move yet.
Oh, you just pick up your character or your token and drop it wherever.
Okay, so that's like 6 feet, or no, it'd be right here, or 6. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And let's see here. Is there anything else in the way?
You see a hallway. You can kind of see down a hallway, but you don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, your time here has kind of cemented the fact that just because you don't see anything doesn't mean there aren't like 9 or 10 goblins waiting in these little holes that they seem to have everywhere.
Right. I have a spell, but I don't remember what it does. I should have wrote it down.
Which
But
spell?
then I have.
Oh, you can Google them all. Just punch
Oh,
it
okay.
into Google and.
I feel like minor illusions would be helpful here.
Okay.
What at the entrance of the hallway?
Or yeah, I didn't even think of that. But can I like fake that the hallway's closed off, so that like.
You could if you want.
But no, that would be dumb because I would be in the hallway going
Cast
towards
it further
danger.
up the hallway. Or what can you do with minor illusion?
Let me see.
How good are these illusions? Because maybe you could attempt to cast ones or to hide our advance to the.
Yeah, I think minor illusion would be able to do that.
All right, yeah. So something that makes it look like walking past instead of walking down it. That's what I suggest.
Can I do that? That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, you can really make the illusion look like whatever you.
Okay, so
Just as long as they don't make the save, right?
I'm sorry.
Just as long as they don't make the saving throw, right?
Yeah. Let's see. You can create a sound or an image of an object that lasts for about a minute. If you create an object, you can make a chair, footprints, a small chest. It can't be any larger than like a 5-foot cube.
ooh. Or maybe I can make an illusion of like fire so that if the goblins see that there's fire, they won't walk in the direction that I'm headed in. And I
They
could
might
just
run
like
to get reinforcements though.
Oh shit.
To put out the fire.
I don't know.
Keep in mind, tiefling.
Okay. And I can't move anymore, right?
Yeah, that's the edge of your movement.
Okay, so I guess I would call out for Josie's brother to see if I hear an answer.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check after you yell it out.
Okay, how would I do a perception check?
So it's going to be a D20 plus your perception modifier,
Okay, so
which will probably be your wisdom. I don't know if you're trained, if you have it trained.
Let me see. Wisdom, yeah, I have a +2.
Okay. Yeah, so roll a D20, add 2.
Okay. Holy, that's nice.
All right. Okay, so you're just going to yell down the.
Yeah, to see if I hear an answer.
All right, so as you listen, the echo kind of goes away, but you're certain you can hear the voice of a young kid kind of like screeching. You know how like young like really small kids kind of do that screeching thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you hear.
Okay.
Does only she hear it?
I feel like everybody would hear it, right?
I mean,
I'm next to her.
She's the only one like listening for it. But you can tell them you can.
Okay. Guys, I think I heard Josie's brother down that way. I heard something make a noise. I think we should go help him.
Unfortunately, Puka couldn't hear that.
Oh yeah. Pukla's just like, what?
Okay.
Am I able to move again?
You. Yeah, you can still move. Now you guys are kind of out of combat, so you'll be able to kind of move down the hall if you'd like to.
Okay, cool. That's what I think we should do.
Is the spear from those goblins remaining?
It's a little burnt. I mean, it's a goblin spear, so it basically just looks like someone took a long stick and kind of wrapped whatever sharp knife they could find around it.
Well,
Goblin weapons.
I look at the shoddy spear. I scoff at it. Then
Yeah, no.
disapproval.
Most goblin weapons seem to be made from seem to be arts and craft projects that are made by like deranged 5-year-olds or something.
Oh yikes! I was gonna say maybe that's helpful, but it doesn't sound very helpful.
So I moved to this side of the. Wait, you no longer see Donna because yeah. So I moved to this side of the hallway, and I began to tune into my shield.
Can I also move side by side with Azuzal?
Yeah, you can move with him, but Azuzal, like I said, the take like
what was it?
It does take like meditation level time.
You guys, I can just send my familiar to go find the kid.
Oh, that's great.
Oh shit, yeah, do that.
I'll do it when it's my turn.
Oh no, you guys are out of combat, so there's not quite turns. You can.
We can just move around.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
All right. Well,
okay.
I'll just. And then.
Are you really still deaf?
And I'm gonna go ahead and say that anyone who's deafened is starting to get their hearing back.
Oh, gosh, thank goodness.
It takes a second, and you guys are just going mop, 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 and then it kind of comes back. But you have this. You're certain. You're pretty certain you have tinnitus now.
Oh no, that's the worst.
I think Pooklet should keep morale up and sing another song, but something possibly about irrigating your ears or something.
Okay.
Okay, I use Find Familiar, and I summon my lion familiar, and I tell him to go follow the sounds of the lost boy.
Also, wait, how long is a short rest? Because a short rest should be all I need to attune to the shield.
A short rest takes about an hour. The problem with the short rest is that you have to be pretty certain of where you are, or at the very least, you can't do anything but like sit, relax, and kind of be on the lookout for danger, kind of thing. It's like when you guys take lunch.
All right, so thinking about it again, I decide against tuning to the shield now, just using it for the armor rating.
Okay.
Okay, so if that's the case then. So I'll follow after I saw as familiar.
All right, give me 1 second. Your familiar was a lion, right? Sala?
Yeah.
Okay. He just summons a lion. That's a thing that people do.
Spectral, magical, blue ghost lion.
We don't have any blue, so you'll get this guy. All right, so you're sending the lion first?
Yeah.
And you control it, right?
I can't control it.
You should be able to now.
Can my character see through his eyes?
Unfortunately, no. It's not that kind of familiar, I don't think. Oh, hold on. So as your familiar is, making his way down this hall, It's spectral, you said? Like
Yeah,
it's a ghost?
you summon it, so it's like magical. It's not a real lion.
Okay. Does it have weight?
Imagine it would not. It can do damage.
Okay. All right. So it as it's kind of walking forward, it takes a step and it puts its paw down and it breaks the ground and it reveals a pit.
Oh.
A pit that looks like it was dug not only in a hurry but not very so it successfully avoids it because it's got four other paws and it just kind of pressed down. But it seems like it doesn't even look that deep a pit. It looks like the kind of pit that would trip you, not like trap you in it. So yeah, goblins aren't very good at traps, it would seem.
All right.
Did you want to keep sending it down the hall?
Yeah, as far as it can go, basically.
Okay.
So using the lightened weapon feat, I equip my great sword and then the spell guard shield, which I'm not attuned to. So it's just a regular shield.
What did you hold on?
Torch?
Hold
You
on
can't
a
really
second.
see anything.
Oh yeah,
Hold
I was
on a
just about
second.
to ask because I have a torch in one of my in one of my packs.
All right, 1 second. So your torch, you can pull out your torch. The lion uncovers two more very badly dug pits, and it gets to a point where there's another kind of break in the intersection.
So you could send the lion down that way. I'll just be following after it. Whichever way you send it, I'll follow behind.
So
Though,
aside from
one of
being,
you might want to come back and come with us.
I was gonna say, aside from being a ghost, it's kind of a regular lion. Still have to give it you still have to give it directions and things.
I just tell him to walk until something stops him. Then
Okay. So the lion goes down the hall. It's quiet for a while, and then you hear the unmistakable sound of a kid screaming and a couple of goblins also screaming.
Mhm.
Are you following?
Yeah.
All right. You guys can go ahead and move your own characters. Although Josie and the dog both hear the sound and they take off. You hear her scream, "Billy!" And
Hey, hold on. Where'd the lion go? Is it further ahead from me, or did it make that turn?
It made the turn.
Okay. So just out of suspicion, I look down the hall for just a little bit, and then I go with him to make the turn.
That hallway seems to be where the timeless, the way you went.
Oh. Oh, okay, cool. I'm going in the right direction?
No.
Oh shit. Okay, well.
All right. Azasal, as all of you turn the corner, you see the lion seems to have 1 second. The lion has cornered a group of goblins and a couple of rats. Each of the goblins seems to be holding a very odd object that is basically just a smaller rat tied to a stick. And in one corner, there's a human boy who also.
Okay, so now we have to roll for initiative.
Not yet. The lion seems like nobody was expecting a lion, and the little boy and the or the little boy and the goblins and the rats are all just kind of terrified because it's a lion.
Oh, so they're not even paying me any mind.
No, they see you, but
they're mainly worried about the lion.
It's pretty big.
There's Billy.
All right, so what do you guys want to do? The Josie doesn't seem to be waiting as she runs in and yells, "Billy, Mom is gonna be so mad at you!"
Oh gosh.
Let the fucking kids die.
Right.
and Billy.
No, you can't hold on to a simple child.
Billy just yells back, "Shut up, Josie! I got a rat stick now. I'm a goblin."
I face palm.
And we'll put down a torch so we can see.
I think Azazal is carrying one.
Oh.
Or who said they were carrying a torch? Timeless said she was carrying it.
I think we're all carrying torches. We all chose the adventurers pack.
Yeah. And a couple of you also have dark vision, so you can see even without the torches.
Oh, nice. I think I have dark vision too.
Same. Yeah. I think all the non-humans have it.
Pretty much.
Wonderful.
So Billy seems to one of the goblins, after Billy says he's a goblin now, one of the goblins kind of pipes up and goes, "Yeah, Goblin Billy!" and they kind of shake their rat sticks at you, and the rats on the end look pissed.
I attempt to use intimidation on the one that spoke out of frustration.
Okay.
And I have the menacing feat.
All right.
That makes proficient in it.
Okay, go ahead and wait. What? I'll fix it later. Go ahead and roll your intimidation. What are you gonna say to the kid?
So I'm gonna say to the goblin that said, "Yeah, he's one of us." I'm yelling. Hold on, what am I gonna yell?
Okay.
They're shaking their rat sticks.
Can I just say one thing?
So what you gotta say?
Okay, now we're obvious. Like we can't hear. I guess we can hear Billy, but from what I'm starting to realize is that the Billy kid or whatever, like voluntarily went with the goblins. So maybe we don't have to necessarily kill the goblins. Maybe reason with.
That's why I'm trying to intimidate them.
Oh, I see. Why would Billy choose to go with the goblins though?
Because he's a dumb kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I growl at the goblin saying that he's one of them, and I say, "Keep the kid," and this great sword's going through your skull. And I glower at him.
All right, go ahead and make your intimidation check.
I'm trying to. What's the actual roll?
It's going to be a D20 plus whatever your modifier would be. Oh, like 2 or 4. I'm not sure.
I mean, could I use my strength for that?
Yes.
Okay, and then does the proficiency with
adds +2.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
All right. So, even though you yourself don't seem quite that intimidating, or the goblins think they could probably take you, especially with the rat sticks, the combination of you, the lion, and this little girl who seems to be yelling at Billy, it's a little too much for the goblins. They kind of put the rat sticks down. The rats kind of scurry away with the sticks on their backs. And Billy looks a little disheartened as he looks at his new goblin friends. He says, and kind of points at them and says, "Let's get them. Then we can play more."
Billy, you dumbass.
The
Josie,
goblin.
do you really need this, brother? I'm sure your parents can get you another one.
It's like my mom said we have to bring. I have to bring him back.
But it's
Whatever.
a parent that Billy doesn't want to come back. So why should we go out of our way to try to drag this kid back? Aside
Without
from the
listen-
money.
I
Without
have an
listening.
idea.
Okay, can I intimidate Billy to come over with time?
It looks like Josie's already taking care of it. She walks over and grabs him by.
Okay.
And she gets him to about there before he gets mad and starts pulling back and screams, "Help me, Goblin Brothers! Help me!"
Yikes.
Oh, well, I mean,
Unfortunately for Billy, it doesn't seem like the goblins plan on helping him, as they kind of just watch sadly
Good.
as and the lion is definitely helping as Josie continues pulling her brother along.
I also have command. So would that help in this situation?
no, I mean,
Yeah.
I think it might be good.
To command Billy to like
Yeah, but I
stay
think
by
Josie
our
got him.
side.
You probably
Josie's,
could.
and then
Uh,
the line and the intimidation are kind of making the goblins second guess themselves.
at this point, though, it seems like Josie has kind of pulled her brother back, and she's
Okay,
like
so
yanking on his arm and yelling at him.
command it wouldn't really be necessary.
I mean, it seems like Josie may have everything together at this point.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So it looks like you don't necessarily need to fight the goblin, but at the same time, I don't know if I appreciate them being in the dungeon.
Right? He could just be he could be like a problem like later on down the line.
But I'm also headstrong, and it might not necessarily be the best choice to rush
Are
in.
you are you guys planning to kill Billy's friend so he doesn't ever come back?
I mean,
Is that
Billy's better friends than goblins.
they've been making a
We're gonna
problem
lose.
for us.
I mean,
We're gonna
goblins are
lose
pretty
our
shit-strong.
alignments if we do something like that.
Not necessarily.
Well, I'm chaotic neutral, so
I'm chaotic good, but like I think
Yeah,
like
you're gonna
goblins are
be
evil.
some evil shit if you do that.
I don't see them as his friends. I see them, as a blight on society that the lazy adults,
Right.
aren't doing anything about.
Okay.
I see them as just like us hindering us from like our end goal, which is money. So
Well, my character would see it as we're not gonna traumatize this child by murdering his friends in front of him. And
you have a point.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disguise myself as a goblin. And,
I mean,
leave
hold
him out
on.
of there.
Oh, Salah, I respect you. I respect you, unlike the other magic casters. So you can convince me.
Damn.
So I cannot rush in. Now, if Timeless or Pooklet were to suggest this, I'm rushing in because they haven't done anything for me.
So if they suggested it, you're going to make an example out of all the goblins just for Billy.
But I think Salah's convinced me otherwise.
Okay.
I don't think we should traumatize the child either.
I mean,
So I kiss my teeth and start walking the other way.
I guess.
I tell my lion to disappear as well.
All right. So after
Then
the
I
lion
walk.
after the lion is gone, the dog is kind of following Josie, and as Josie drags her brother off of into the hall and back toward the stairs, just berating him the whole time. It sounds like it may have actually been his idea. So she's pissed. You guys seem to be able to make it back to the stairwell with no problems. Did you want to go? I assume you want to take the children home, right?
Yeah, let's take him back into town.
Is there anything? Wait, hold up. Towards the south. That's the stairwell right there.
The stairwell is back over this way. It's the one you came down.
Oh, what's going on in this area in the south though?
Where?
Where Billy and the dog are, past them.
Oh, that's the way you came in.
Oh, okay.
Back the other way is further down Yeah, the vines are still on fire, and there's a staircase leading further into the goblin area. But you guys don't seem to run into any. You don't seem to run into any problem on your way back to the staircase. As you guys start up the staircase, you swear you hear, "Hi, Billy!"
Oh gosh, what is that?
And Billy turns around and waves.
Right. Well, can I just
So
do
this
one
don't
thing?
get your ass up these stairs.
Right? Billy, you're being very inconvenient right now.
All right. We're leaving the dungeon now, right?
You guys are headed out. What's up?
Okay. Thing before at the entrance to the dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
I thunder wave the entrance so a bunch of rocks cover it, so Billy can't go in there again.
You are out of first level spells though at this point.
Damn.
Shame.
But I mean, if you guys want to like find some boulders or something, lock up the entrance, you probably could. It's just the goblins. The goblins seem like they dig holes in rocks anyway, so they may just get around it.
Mm.
They're a little bit
Billy
like
doesn't go
roaches in
back
that
there.
regard. You can't seem to keep them out of somewhere they want to go.
I'm bored now. I didn't get to kill anything, so.
Okay. Last thing. What did you guys want to do with William? Still looking at Pooklet. He followed Pooklet up the stairs and is standing at the entrance of the goblin tunnel.
Well, wait a second. He didn't get hurt, right? I thought he did.
Nope, William's fine. William
Oh,
was
good.
back there with Pooklet and the kids after having saved them once before.
Seems like an alliance is forming.
I don't really care
I don't
the
know.
way it
I don't
was
know
for
if I
some use.
like that.
All right, so LeBlanc, what would you like to do with? What would you like to do with William? You guys have successfully found both children, made it out, but William's still charmed for another hour, and he's just been following you quietly. He might. You could just.
Wait. If he's charmed, he's the goblin, right?
Mhm.
Then make him. If he's still charmed, tell him to go back in there and convince the other goblins to not attack humans again, or steal children.
Well, I mean, they're still pretty intimidated.
They're not that smart, and since he's charmed, he might make a good argument.
That could work.
Is that what you want to do? Okay.
Azusa blocks his ears just in case it's another corny song.
Oh. Okay.
Azusa grabs Jesse's hand and pulls him out of the dungeon.
Wow. Oh.
And then William claps his hands enthusiastically, and he says, "Okay." And he turns around and and starts walking back down the stairs. And as he goes, you can hear,
Not the smartest
He's
bunch are goblins.
he's uh he's gotten pretty much all of it wrong. It's off key, but he's trying.
That's all that
He's,
counts. That's all that matters.
he's trying. All right. So you guys are now out of the cave. It's about an hour's walk back to the back to the town of Redwood, and you spend the entire time having to listen to Josie talk about how she's going to tell Billy's mom on. The two of them have just been are arguing the entire way back.
Oh,
Um,
yikes.
Classic car trip stuff. At some point, Billy hits her, she hits him, he pulls her hair. You have to separate, and it's a horror trip. But you finally and you all sigh in relief as you see through the trees the town of Redwood. All right, give me just 1 second.
Ooh.
Fancy.
Right?
Shout out to the dungeon master.
Very nice.
So
Where is their dumbass parents?
Right? And when do we get our money? That's all I'm concerned about.
right, so
We already got all 70 gold though, so
you're back in town now, so you'll be able to buy anything that you've been missing or
Definitely.
the
That'd be
the
cool.
best place to get food and the place that you have all been recently is the Grinning Manticore. It's marked with a number 1. It's one of the largest buildings in town.
Cool.
Off, and it's also kind of near the exit of town, which is where these people seem to prefer their adventurers to stay. But before you head to the tavern, did you want to take the children back to the mayor who originally tasked you all with finding them?
Yes,
you know,
please.
let's
Get
take them
rid
to
of
the
these
parents'
little
house.
niggas.
Anymore, and I might beat the kids myself.
Right.
Well, we should take them to the parents' house before we take them to the mayor.
You could, if you want, you can ask the kids where they live, but you've never actually met any of their parents.
So we
you
won't
were,
know them.
yeah, you guys were
Also,
contracted by the mayor.
also,
I say bring them
back
I
to the
sense
mayor.
finesse coming, so I say, bring it to the mayor first.
Yeah, definitely. Since the mayor
Let's take them to
requested them.
All right.
Make
So,
the mayor find their parents.
Exactly.
you guys are done dealing with children.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So the mayor's house is number 10. You guys, walk into them, and upon seeing not only all of you covered in soot and dust and dirt and goblin blood, the mayor's face he looks like, oh shit, they lost the kids, until he sees them, and he looks like he's about to faint with relief. And he comes over and he actually throws his arms around Azusal, and says, "Thank you so much for finding these children. You have no idea how happy this makes me. The parents were gonna kill me. This was gonna be the worst day in my political career. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you." And he's like hugging you and kind of shaking you, and then he lets you go. And he grabs both of the children and he screams to his aide. Uh, he screams to his aide Lily to go find their parents as he puts them both in the corner of his office so he can watch them.
That's what I was just about to ask. I was about to be like, all
Same.
this congratulations is nice, but
But where are the funds?
exactly.
Especially after hugging me like that.
He looks up and looks around and throws his hands in the air. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I will pay you. I will have Lily, as soon as she gets back, I will have Lily go and get your payment. I would also like to invite all of you to attend tomorrow's building celebration. We're going to start rebuilding. I'm sure you noticed the unpleasantness of that burnt out building. We're going to start rebuilding it tomorrow, and we decided to throw a little bit of a celebration to kind of get rid of some of the unpleasant feelings about it. But you're more than welcome. There will be games and prizes. All of the town will be there. It'll be great.
As long as you don't expect me to help.
No. Of course not. You're our honored guests, heroes, all of you. And he kind of shoos you all out of his and closes the door.
Oh. Well then, that went well.
And as you guys are leaving, uh, uh, a couple run past you. The woman's eyes look pretty red, and the guy's eyes look pretty red too. And Lily turns and says, "As soon as I find out what you're supposed to be paid, I'll make sure that you get paid." The mayor's a little absent, but
Yeah, he best not
you're
be
all
for his sake.
Right.
you're all staying at the Grinning Manticore, I assume.
Yeah, do we have any other choice?
No, of course not.
Well,
I
I
will
guess
make
that's what we're saying.
I'll make sure the payment is delivered to each of you personally
Much
Do you know
appreciated.
do you know when that might happen?
before the day is out.
Great.
The mayor just has to make sure that the parents get their kids, and then I'll remind him. Like I said, he's very absent-minded. Until then, if you're short on funds, just let Telbert, the proprietor of the Grinning Magic let him know to put it on the mayor's bill, and he'll take care of it for tonight.
Nope, I was doing that anyways. So
Do
Are you gonna tell his parents like that all of this happened because he is trifling? Can we make
I'm
sure
sorry
that Billy's parents know that?
I'm done with those kids.
that they
yeah,
know
I
what.
I
really am no longer
also am
invested.
done with these kids. Oh, don't we have the 70 goal though from earlier that we can eat
Uh,
with?
Conti, what did you want to let the parents know?
I only
Oh,
have
I was
55
asking,
pieces.
can the mayor's assistant, can you tell them that all of this is Billy's fault and that Billy should get his ass beat? I would appreciate that actually.
Or if that's too long, tell them that Billy's a
Can you
dumb.
like snitch on Billy?
Dry snitch on us.
Uh,
Yeah.
Lily kind of,
3 goblins live for his ass.
Also, DM, I just noticed
yeah,
that I still have the unknown dagger from the first expedition.
right.
So is there,
There is
like
a
a
blacksmith.
okay, and I can go get it
Uh,
appraised and see if I can.
yeah, he actually lives across the street from the Grinning Mantic and building number 2, so you can definitely get there after this. Conti, Lily kind of like hides a smile and nods and says, "I will definitely let them know exactly what happened."
Good kid.
And you guys are able to. She kind of closes the door behind you. You guys are free to head to the Grinning Manticore, and you can all eat. You'll be able to rest and get all your hit points back, and you'll all have gained enough experience to level up.
Ooh,
Nice. Woo.
okay.
That we will take care of uh, next time because we are unfortunately at the end of our session for today. If there's
Aw.
anything else you guys like needed to get done though, we can take care of that. But the rest of the session is pretty much just going to be you guys messing around a little bit.
Dope.
So Azasal, you wanted to go visit a blacksmith, or did you?
Yeah, let's go visit the blacksmith and see
Yeah,
what's
I'll
going
go
on.
with him too. I need to get some armor.
Okay.
We'll get food later.
Physics, yeah, you can definitely gather your herbs and spices.
Edible herbs and spices.
I was gonna say making that KFC, but that would probably be like racist.
I mean, for you though, I mean,
All
sure.
right. So
Really need
physics,
some more.
if you're trying to find any sort of herbs or anything, if you want food, oh, you want tabbouleh and healing potions. Okay. So
Wonder what I can do in town.
for healing potions, you can check out building number 7. That's where Dr. Sue lives. He sells potions. He also has a little bit of training in medicine. He's like the just catch-all doctor. He takes care of the people, the animals, and everything in between. First, though, is the blacksmith. I mean, it's a pretty massive building. But outside, you don't even need to go inside. Outside, at the an anvil, is this burly dwarf who is in the middle of crafting something.
All right. Well, I ask him if he can give me some chainmail.
You want me to make you chainmail, or are you trying to buy it?
Actually, I ask him what he would recommend that's light and offers a good amount of protection.
He looks you up and down. Says you're a slight human, aren't you? I can tell. I'm very good at knowing knowing about humans. You don't want plate mail?
Does he look like he can wear it?
Everybody can wear everything, Orc.
Also,
okay.
No offense, Oliver. Come on.
And he kind of rubs his beard for a second, and asks you if you want leather or if you want metal.
Go with metal.
You sure?
Yeah.
Leather will probably help you, with ease of movement. But
okay, man, are you gonna pay for it?
Fair enough. Do what you need to do.
He says, I could make you a chain shirt.
Sounds good. How much will it cost?
Made to specifications, 50 gold.
Yeah.
All right.
You're accepting that?
And I take the metal shirt.
Oh,
that's a little steep.
It's gonna take him a little while to make it. And as you agree, he holds out his hand in advance.
In advance.
I'll give him 20. I'll give him 25 for now, and then 25 when it's done.
Good idea.
He tosses it, kind of counts it really quickly, and nods. He says, "You've got the business sense of a dwarf." And and he goes back to hammering the sword he was making.
Yeah, but before you go, I also have something for you to appraise. And then I take out the unknown knife and throw it around just cause. Then I hand it over to him.
He actually looks very surprised when you pull that out. And he takes a step forward and he says, "And who did you kill to get?"
Some goblin.
And he grumbles and kind of looks a little worried, and he steps forward and he takes it out of your hand and holds it up. And he says, "No goblin should have one of these. This is drow made. Dark elves, dark weapons." And he hands it back to you with the pommel out. He says, "And you say you found it on a goblin?"
Yeah.
You'll best be wanting to tell the mayor about it.
I'll think about it. Though, thank you for the warning.
And he nods and he kind of stares at the knife.
What I miss?
He looks a little disturbed and he goes back to.
We're in town right now, and they're at a blacksmith.
Also, before I walk away, I asked him, this wouldn't have to be cursed, would it?
Only curse you'll find on.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The street recording is stopped though. Sounds good. I mean, at this point we're done. We're just kind of doing a little bit of a wrap up for right now. Azasol, the goblins are the